lights up the chrome on the line. Engines hum low like a warning sign. Street lamps flicker on a steel skyline. Syndicate rolling in a single file line. Key turn, dashboard bleeds neon red. Bass wakes up like a voice in my head. White lines stretch like a pulse on the floor. City keeps secrets behind every door. Leather grip tight on a turbo wheel. Boost kicks in, I forget what's real. Windows blacked out, no face, no name. Only dark beats running through my veins. Radio off, but the system shakes. 808 thunder making guardrails quake. Every downshift sounds like a threat. Nightfall crew, no mercy, no rest yet. Feel that pressure in the chest when we slide. 4 cars deep, all ghosts in the night. If you see those halos cutting through the mist, better move aside when the syndicate twist. Nightfall, turbo, syndicate, burning up the interstate. Deep bass under every lane. Black top, choir singing on and name. Headlights, slice the city, skin dark club. Echo in the cabin, no brakes, no turning back. We on the night in a matter black bag. Let the engines cry. Paint the midnight sky. Street by street we dominate. Nightfall, turbo, syndicate. Underpass tunnel is a concrete drum. Every rap bouncing, every snare goes numb. Graffiti angels on the pillar stair. Blessing every sinner that is racing down there. Left lane empty, right lane slow. We cut the gap like a strobe light show. Tail lights draw ready, hot scars. Spelling out a sign on the face of the dark. Phone face down, no calls, no fees. Only G hustles and illegal speeds. Heartbeat follows every kick drum hit. If the bass don't drop, then the tires don't grip. Feel that pressure in the chest when we slide. 4 cars deep, all ghosts in the night. If you hear the rumble crawling up behind, you just crossed in the syndicate time. Nightfall, turbo, syndicate, burning up the interstate. Deep bass under every lane. Black top, choir singing our name. Headlights, slice the city, skin dark club. Echo in the cabin, no brakes, no turning back. We on the night in a mad black pack. Left, right, drift and blaze. Smoke, halo in the rays. Lowy and venom, steel on fire. Street kings born from a sunny bass choir. Harbor front lot is the final scene. Engines idle in a toxic green. Doors swing open, boots hit ground. Club bass leaking from the underground. Security nods when we pass that road. Recognize jackets in the turbo scope. Inside the lights move slow and sharp. Laser blades cut the dark apart. DJ spots us cracks that grin. Loads one track with the criminal spin. Kick comes in like a piston strike. Room starts moving like a motorbike. Same low rhythm from the road outside. Now it's in the floor where the bodies collide. From lane to club we coordinate. Different states, same syndicate. Indicate, 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 indicate. Nightfall, turbo, syndicate, baseline running through the set. Deep groove under every step. Sweating, smoking, violent jets. Headlights traded for strobes and lasers. Still the same high risk behavior. No brakes, no cooling down. We on the night from road to sound. Slow it down, let the hi-hats creep. Serpent coil synth and a poison sweep. Every duffel thought that you try to hide melts in the heat of the midnight ride. If the sunrise finds us bruising late, we'll just laugh at the twist of fate. Daylight never knew our names. We only live in the glow of the gauges and flames. Turbo, syndicate, fading down the interstate. Deep bass echo in our wake. Long black ribbon of the roads we take. One more turn, one last flash. When a ghost in a mirror of glass. When the city sleeps and the streets go blank, remember the Streetlights flicker like a warning sign. Engines breathing in the hidden lanes. Baseline shaking through the window frames. We move in shadows, never indicate. Whispers on the asphalt syndicate. Drum spin. If you feel that quake when we glide this way, better clear one lane, let the kings parade. We are the midnight turbo syndicate. Deep bass riots underneath the interstate. Dark club energy inside a metal cage, burning up the highway like a stolen stage. We are the midnight turbo syndicate. No slow songs, only overdrive fate. If you see those halos in your rear view frame, say a little prayer and remember the name. Rev it up, feel the floor vibrate. Ooh, 808, snake in the license plate. Ooh, hands up high if you ride the sleigh. Ooh, welcome to the turbo syndicate. Backstreet light is the meeting ground. Engines talk first, then we kill the sound. One head nod and the deal is done. Routes exchange for the next night run. Dark hood up with the map inside. Lines drawn tight where the cops can't slide. Every arrow is a bass track path. Every corner is a place to laugh. Then we roll out in a stagger wave. Shadow stitched into the roads we pave. City might sleep but the crew won't fade. With the after hours heartbeat upgrade. Slow motion skyline, amber glow. Exhaust halos in a silver row. If you ever felt lost in the 95, come chase the echo where the streetlights dive. Ooh, let the low one lead. Ooh, ride the wicked speed. Tonight your worries can evaporate. Signed and sealed by the syndicate. Left, right lane, then split. Dark rides, no names, just grit. Clap with the hi-hat, nod with the snare. Baseline prayer in the midnight air. Strip the sins, keep the drums in vox. Kick like a heartbeat, picking locks. Hold that tension, let the RPM rise. Drop it all back as the dawn arrives. We are the midnight turbo syndicate. Deep bass riots underneath the interstate. Dark club energy inside a metal cage, burning up the highway like a stolen stage. We are the midnight turbo syndicate. One last lap Shadow lane, no name, just blatant flames. Midnight smoke, drawing lines in the rain. Deep bass humming like a distant train. Welcome to the realm of the bass mafia on Shadow Lane. Low ride creeping with the lights turned down. Black paint drinking every echo in town. Street lamps flicker when we roll past slow. Subwoofer pulse is the only glow. Whispers in the alley say we don't exist, but they feel us every time the speakers twist. Ghosts of rubber on the asphalt veins. Signature signed in the tire burn stains. License plates covered, faces in hoods. Moving like a rumor through the neighborhoods. No selfies, no tags, just a silent code. Bass is the language of the secret road. Heartbeat sync with the kick so clean. 808 shadows paint the in-between. If you hear that thump from a mile away, you know the bass mafia came to play. Shadow lane, we ride in silence. Deep bass booming like a midnight siren. Dark club energy inside the frame. Car music echoing down the vein. Hands on the wheel, no fear, no drama. Night drive soldiers of the bass mafia. When the beat drops hard like a metal chain, you're crossing over on the Shadow Lane. Turn it up to the degree, shake through the seat, vibrate with every quake note. Turning back once you feel that flame. One more soul on Shadow Lane. Turn it up to the degree, shake through the seat, vibrate with every quake note. Turning back once you feel that flame. One more soul on Shadow Lane. Concrete jungle with the moon half view. Every red light feels like a stage we hit. I hate to let the line while the filters rise. Then the drop comes in like a battle cry. Eyes cut sharp through the tinted glass. Clock on the dash shows us way past last. Clubs build people to the sidewalk dust. They hear our roll and the crowd just trusts. Hoodies in a circle at the collie they sat. Trunks open wide with the bass attack. G-house groove with the gangster sway. Head start nodding in a trance-like way. Smoke in the air, silhouette shine. Kick drum carving out a crooked line. If you feel that rumble under your face, you just stepped onto our lane. Shadow lane, we ride in silence. Deep bass booming like a midnight siren. Dark club energy inside the frame. Car music echoing down the vein. Hands on the wheel, no fear, no drama. Night drive soldiers of the bass mafia. When the beat drops hard like a metal chain, you're crossing over on the Shadow Lane. Shadow Lane. Shadow Lane. Bass mafia, no face, no fame. Only that dirt running through your brain. Streetlights blur when we call your name. Shadow Lane, Shadow Lane. Club doors open to the back, you lock low. DJ spinning while the smoke jets blow. We don't stand in line, we slip through cracks. Moving in rhythm with the hi-hat claps. Inside, it's a tunnel of laser beams. Bodies move slow like a fever dream, but keep it colder than the chrome outside. Eyes always listening for the call to ride. Bartender nods when the chorus hits. Knows our song when the floorboards split. Dark booth corner with the view of the scene. Planning next run like a movie screen. Shadow V12 heart beating underground. Follow that echo through the curving rain. You might find us parked on shadow